good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Teacher Tin.
Good morning, Teacher Jill. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
How are you, boys and girls? I hope you're all well. That's good. Okay, so when you come to school, what do you do before you come into the classroom? That's right, you must wash your hands. Put some soap on, turn on the tap and rub till our hands are very, very clean and all those nasty germs have gone away. And then what do we do if we need to sneeze? We must get our tissue and we cover our mouth and we sneeze into the tissue. And if we want to cough, we must cover our mouth and cough. Put the tissue in the bin and then we wash our hands again using lots and lots of soap and water and rub until our hands are very, very clean and all those germs have gone away. Okay, then we can come into the classroom and we can play with our toys, which we love to do, don't we? And then when we finish playing with the toys, Teacher Jill will say, clean up. So what do? We have to put the toys into the box and we clean up. And look, here's my picture of this boy. He's got a ball and he puts it in the box and he cleans up. Very good. And when all the toys have been put away, then Teacher Jill will say, line up. So we line up, all in a line like this. That's called line up. And then when we've done that, Teacher Jill will say, sit down. So we can sit down on the floor. Usually we sit in a circle and we will sing a song or Teacher Jill will tell you a story. And then when we've finished, Teacher Jill will say, stand up. And we stand up. So we can sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, turn around and sit down. Did you like that? You can play that at home. Okay, and then Teacher Jill will tell you a story. And when she tells you a story, what must you do? You must listen. So you listen with your ears. There's our ears and we listen with our ears. And Teacher Jill will say, look at the teacher. How do we look? We look with our eyes. That's right. So we listen with our ears and look with our eyes. And that's being good boys and girls. Okay. Oh, I've got two friends here. Who's this? Oh, what are they doing? Hey, no fighting. Is that a good thing to do, boys and girls? No fighting. Look, no fighting. No fighting, please.
But he pushed me first.
No pushing.
No, you pushed me first.
No pushing. I'll push you. Okay,
No
so
pushing.
that's something we must do when we're in the room, isn't it? No pushing your friends and no fighting your friends. Because that's not very nice, is it?
Yeah.
And we're all good friends at this school. Anyway, Teacher Jill's got a story now and it's about a little boy and his name is David. And it's all about David goes to school. So are you all sitting down and I'll tell you the story. We'll turn the page. David goes to school. There's his mummy. And there's David. David's teacher always says, no, David. No shouting, no pushing, no running, and no running in the halls. Oh, look, there he is opening the door, and all the other children are in the room. So the teacher says, David, you're late. Look at his teeth. He's got funny teeth, hasn't he? So now the teacher says, sit down, David. Is he sitting down? No, he's not listening, is he? Sit down, David. Now what is he doing? He's got some chewing gum. Yeah. Look at that in his mouth. That's not nice, is it? Don't chew chewing gum in the class. No, we don't do that, do we? Now he's sitting down at his desk, and the teacher says, David, raise your hand. If you want to say something, you must raise your hand. Look, she's a good girl, isn't she? But David, he just shouts in the class. I don't think that's a good thing to do, is it? Oh, now what is he doing? He's got some red paint on his hand, and he's going to touch the girl with his paint on his hands. Oh, I hope he doesn't get it all over her clothes. Keep your hands to yourself, David. Oh, he's a naughty boy, isn't he? I don't think any of you are naughty like that. Uh-oh, now what is he doing? Is he listening to the teacher? Is he looking at the teacher? No, he's looking out of the window. What can he see? You can see some clouds, and the clouds look like, that one looks like a dinosaur. What does that one look like? Oh, can you see a potato growing in a glass? Maybe we could do that at school. David, look at the teacher. Listen to the teacher. And now it's time for lunch. And the teacher said, line up. Look, all the children are lining up. Is David lining up? No, he's walking straight past to get his lunch before everyone else. So the teacher said, wait your turn, David. Everyone else is lining up. Look, they're not very happy about that, are they? And now what happened? He had his tray with all his food on, and he dropped his tray, and the food went all over the floor. And look what he said. He said, he pushed me. Do you think he pushed him? No, I don't think so. I think David was running and he dropped it on the floor. So now it's time to play out on the playground. And the teacher says, okay, everyone, line up. So all the children lined up and went inside. Did David line up? No, he stayed on the playground. David, come on, it's time to come inside. I don't know. So now it's time to do some work. And this girl, she's been drawing in her book and she's been writing because she's a good girl. What's David doing? He got 2 pencils and he thinks he's playing with a drum and he's going bang, 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 bang. And the teacher says, shh, be quiet, David. Everyone else is doing their work. Now this time he wants to go to the toilet, but he's already been once, and the teacher says, again, go on, David, go to the toilet now. What has he been doing now? Look, he's got his crayons. Did he draw on the paper? No, he's been drawing on the table. Okay, so now the teacher is angry, so she said, that's it, David. You have to stay after school. That is very naughty drawing on the table. So when everyone else has gone home, David has to stay at school. And the teacher, she gives him a bucket of water and a sponge, and he has to clean all the tables because he's been drawing on them. But I think he did a good job, didn't he? Look, now they're all very, very clean. And the teacher said, David, have you finished? So then the teacher says, good job, David. And she gave him a star because he did a good job. And she's very happy about that. So then he goes home and she says, yes, David, you can go home now. And off he goes back home to see his friends and his mummy and daddy. Did you like that story? Okay, I'm sure that you'll all be good boys and girls. So remember, boys and girls, no fighting and no pushing. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.